Sunlight. Sharp, accusing. Anuradha's head throbbed in painful sync with the insistent chirping of her phone. She cracked open an eye, wincing at the harsh glare piercing through the gap in the curtains. Disorientation morphed into icy fear as she registered the weight of an arm draped possessively across her waist. She was in her bed, but he wasn't supposed to be. She tried to ease out of his grasp, his grip surprisingly strong for someone who reeked of cheap whiskey and last night's cologne. Panic clawed at her throat. She had to get him out. Now! Let go, she hissed, her voice hoarse, unfamiliar. He stirred, mumbling something incoherent, his face buried in her hair. Anuradha shoved him hard, the force of it finally rousing him from his slumber. He blinked, disoriented, his gaze locking with hers. A slow, predatory smile spread across his face. "Good morning, beautiful." His voice was a gravelly rasp. Anuradha scrambled back, clutching the sheet to her chest, her heart pounding a frantic tattoo against her ribs. "Get out!" she choked out, her voice thick with fear and disgust. The pulsating rhythm of the club throbbed in her temples, a relentless reminder of her reckless abandon. Anuradha, the picture of composure and control in her crisp white coat at the hospital, had morphed into a creature of instinct on the dance floor. Tequila shots, fueled by a potent cocktail of heartbreak and defiance, had flowed freely. Laughter, loud and unrestrained, had tumbled from her lips, a foreign sound to ears accustomed to the hushed whispers of the hospital ward. She remembered his eyes, burning into hers across the crowded dance floor, a promise of escape in their depths. He was handsome, in a rugged, untamed way, a stark contrast to the polished professional she usually gravitated towards. Dangerously alluring, and for one night she had allowed herself to be swept away. The air in the dingy Colombo alleyway was thick with the stench of stale urine and rotting garbage. Yashmantha de Silva, his once pristine white shirt now a canvas of sweat stains and wrinkles, adjusted his position behind the overflowing dumpster, his eyes glued to the apartment building across the street. His quarry, a man named Kasaga, known for his shady dealings and quick temper. Yashmantha had been on his tail for weeks, his investigation into a string of petty thefts leading him to this very street, this very building. But something about this case felt different, a tingling sensation crawling up his spine. Something bigger was at play. He could feel it in his gut.